Hi guys, welcome to week 3. I just wanted to give you a quick kind of overview of what to expect this week. So first, let's talk about what the material is. Chapter 2 in your book is what we're going to be covering, and Chapter 2 is all about comparative advantage. So we're going to really dig deeper into the idea of opportunity cost and how opportunity cost informs this concept called comparative advantage. We're then going to learn about the principle of comparative advantage, which says whenever two people have different opportunity costs and different tasks, they can always do better by specializing in those tasks that they're better at and trading with the other person. And so that's kind of the idea of the principle of comparative advantage and what we'll call the gains from trade, how we can always do better or have more stuff if we trade with one another. The last real important concept out of the book that we're going to understand is the production possibilities curve, which is kind of the first graph that we're going to be dealing with. And now graphs are really important in economics, especially as we move forward into the next few chapters where there's going to be graphs kind of all throughout it. And so this is the first real time that we're going to have to really understand a graph and have to interpret it and kind of see what it means. And the production possibilities curve is great because it really highlights this idea of trade-offs, and if you want more of one good thing, you have to have less of another good thing. And using the production possibilities curve, we can see opportunity cost, we can see comparative advantage, we can see all kinds of things if we put two people's production possibilities curves on the same graph. It can highlight the gains from trade, it can highlight, how big the gains from trade will be, and so it's a really important graph to understand. I've included a lot of videos this week. These videos are from a YouTube channel called AC/DC Leadership. And Mr. Clifford is the guy who does it. He's an econ professor from San Diego. Do take time to watch the videos, especially if you're struggling. Now, you may not know if you're struggling or not with the material. The Learn Smarts are fairly easy. The discussion posts don't require too much mathematics. But I promise you the homework and the midterm will. And so look at these videos to kind of get a feel for what type of math questions are going to be related to the production possibilities curve and the idea of opportunity cost and comparative advantage. So you may not think you're struggling until you see the homework and then realize, oh no, I don't know how to do this. That's when you can go back and watch the videos and really get a refresher on certain concepts that you haven't been able to see or that you weren't quite 100% clear on. Lastly, I'm really proud of the work you guys have been doing on the discussion post. Great work. I plan to have all those kind of graded and back posted in the next few days. But I've been reading them and I'm really impressed with the work you've been doing. One small note, just moving forward, I'm going to be sticking to the rubric kind of from this point on. And so that means that all of your discussion posts have to do two things. A, they have to answer the question that was posed, and B, they have to use economics to kind of answer that question and some sort of economics relating to the chapter that we're covering that week. So do those two things and you'll be fine. And I'm not saying that you guys haven't been doing those. I'm just saying I'm going to be a little more rigid in the grading moving forward. So I hope you guys have a great week. I really hope you learn a lot about comparative advantage and why we trade with each other, and just have fun with it. All right, take care.